In this video, we will discuss how to create and allocate purchase credit note on Xero. If you haven't yet, click the bell and subscribe to be notified every time we produce our best pieces of content. First, what is a purchase credit note? A purchase credit note is a document issued by a seller to a buyer to correct errors in a previously issued invoice, to acknowledge that the buyer has returned goods or services, or when there was an overpayment. It serves as a credit against future purchases or as a refund to the buyer. You can only apply credit to awaiting payment bills, meaning you can't apply credit to draft, awaiting approval, or paid bills. In this example, the demo company is the buyer while the smart agency is the seller. Let's begin with creating a credit note manually in Xero. The smart agency issued a credit note to demo company for 2 media banners for January. To create a credit note to Xero, from the business menu, go to Bills to Pay. Then, select New Credit Note from the arrow next to New Bill. Fill in the details of the credit note. Click Approve once you're happy with it. If there is an outstanding bill from Smart Agency, the system will prompt you to allocate the credit note. Input the amount to be credited from the bill and click Allocate Credit once satisfied. You can also attach the credit note to Xero so you'll have reference in the future. The next is to upload a credit note in Hubdoc. Once it was uploaded in Hubdoc, it will show on You Review tab. Review the document's details. Document type is optional because it has no effect on the transaction when set to Xero. Fill in the supplier, invoice reference, which is also used for credit notes, date, amount, and tax rate. The most crucial option to select is Publish As. You must pick credit note instead of purchase, which is what we utilize when publishing bills. Fill up the credit note details, and then click Publish once finished. Once published, navigate to your Xero account. Select Bills to Pay from the business menu. It can now be found on the Awaiting Payment tab. Open it and make any necessary changes to the details. After that, you can already allocate the credit to the appropriate bill. Take notice that the credit transaction will remain as awaiting payment until the full amount of the credit is applied. Once the credit has been fully applied, the status changes to paid. Next, we'll apply one credit note to 2 separate bills. In this example, we have a credit note for 2 media banners for January and February, which are on separate bills. What we will do is apply this credit note to each of the bills for January and February, which totals £120 for January and the same for February. How do we reconcile a credit note after it has been refunded? To do this, ensure that you have already received your reimbursement. First, review your bank statement and all of its contents. Once you've checked that the payment was reimbursed, navigate to the Bills Payment tab in the business menu. Open the credit note and scroll down up to the Receive a Cash Refund tab. Fill in the amount refunded, the date of the refund, and the bank account into which the cash return was received. Once completed, go to your bank reconciliation page and reconcile the cash refund. That's it. Here's how to create and allocate purchase credit note on Xero. Thank you for watching.